Very much. Appreciate it. Now we'll recognize Ms. Castor from the great state of Florida, from the Tampa Bay area, and she has a lot of hidden treasures in her district as well. So
we do.
you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ms. Simon, international travelers have a lot of options. These are their hard-earned dollars, discretionary dollars, and they can travel just about anywhere they want, all across the world. I think that highlights the importance of a consistent public-private partnership to promote American destinations. We took an unfortunate U-turn under the Big Ugly Bill in slashing support for Brand USA, and that's why I'm so grateful to Chair Bilirakis for getting us back on track. Under the Vital Investment in Sustaining International Tourism Act to the USA, the Visit USA Act, I'm proud to be the co-lead on that. But can you talk about why it is important to have consistent messaging, advertising, promotion outside the United States to encourage international travelers to come to the U.S.?
Excuse me, and thank you for the question. And Brand USA does do a tremendous job at that consistent messaging and making sure that they are touting the best of America for international visitors to come to our country. That is critical because there is so much competition. We are, as I indicated earlier, we are the only country that is going to see an international visitor spending decline in 2025. The rest of the world, global international travel is growing. And it is critical that we really focus on this as an industry and as an economic driver of our country. Brand USA is so important because for every dollar they spend in industry promotions, the return is $21. So it is a logical investment.
And that's not just in the state of Florida. That's all across the country. There are plenty of places, like I know Rep. Soto's going to talk about everything happening in the Orlando area. You've heard but international travelers come all over and that supports jobs and local economies all across the country. Is that right?
Absolutely. And Brand USA is by law to promote smaller destinations, rural destinations, small businesses, as well as the main, of course, gateways and attractions to the country. So they are bringing that economic benefit across the country to all businesses and business owners.
And I hear from my Tampa Bay area of small business owners, they need all the help they can get right now. And I know many travelers are alarmed by the policies of the Trump administration, and I've heard directly from some of our best friends from Canada that they miss visiting the Sunshine State that they love. Even an aside, my mother, who's 84 years old, used to play golf with 3 Canadian women, and when the president started to insult Canada, they said, "Betty, we are packing up and we're not coming back," and they have not returned. And then clearly there are larger policy issues at play, an affordability squeeze. Over half of Americans are cutting back on travel. Part of it is because of some of the deceptive information out there when it comes to lodging. I want to thank everyone on this committee for passing my bipartisan Hotel Fees Transparency Act. It's passed the House now. We're waiting for the Senate. Ms. Mayetta, thank you for being outspoken in support of this. Why is it important that domestic travelers or travelers from anywhere understand the price that is real to them, especially when they are so concerned about the affordability squeeze right now?
Congresswoman Castor, thank you for your leadership on that important bill. Transparency is so important to all our guests, and I'm so proud of our industry for leading on displaying the price, the total all-in price at the time of booking. If you think about the habits of people booking hotels today, they're coming from many different sites. Not everyone is booking direct, even though we encourage that as the best pathway. And so making sure that the rest of the travel ecosystem is up to the same standards of displaying an all-in price comprehensive of resort fees. It should be noted that resort fees are only charged in 6% of all hotels. And we know that guests are fine paying that, those charges if they're getting a benefit or an amenity for it. But it is not widespread. Not every hotel is charging resort
But
fees.
it would be a little bit of help for travelers if the Senate can get that across the finish line. Don't you
Exactly.
agree?
Thank you for sponsoring that bill, and we hope to see that cross the finish line.
Thank you. I yield back.